Today is going to be a bit more of a serious video. I got the tea out, and I'm prepared for whatever's supposed to happen in the comments. Before I get started, I want to make sure that everything is perfectly out and clear. I am bisexual. I want to get that out straight away. If you don't like LGBTQ plus people or don't support it, instead of leaving a dislike, pushing your negativity in the comments, what I want you to do is just leave. Be a mature person and leave. I don't like White Castle. Do I go there all the time just to cause heat and frustration towards the employees? Or go on social media and type so many hateful things every time I see a White Castle ad or commercial? No. I'm mature. I leave. I avoid. If I don't like White Castle that bad that it causes me distress or intentions, I simply try not to watch said commercial. If I can't help it, I ignore it. I do something else until it's done. Be a mature person. Because I'm going to talk about something from my personal experience. And my emotions are as valid as yours. I want to say that. But let's be mature about this. This is my channel. You're a viewer. You get to choose if you watch or not. I'm the one making the content. Big difference. On my channel. If this was your channel, you had every right to block it. Because it will be your private property. This is my private property. So therefore, follow by my rules or leave. Okay? Did everyone leave that's going to cause distress out? Okay. What the heck is bisexual? For those who have no idea what I'm talking about. The basic idea is, and I'm going to use the colors behind me as an example. Once it was, of course. Pink represents gay, in my case, or lesbian. You like the same gender, the same sex. You like to date them, which I do. I fantasize, honestly, to date guys. But you also are straight. You want to date girls. You want to date women. You want to date that. So, bisexual means you like both. Now, don't get it twisted. I was trying to mess with it to make it equal, but sadly, the lights don't want to follow the rules today, so this is what it is. Do I have a preference? Personally, no, I don't have a preference. It's just that I don't have a preference on who I would date, because if a boy and girl asked me at the same time to date me, I would be freaking out. Lost Life is Strange, True Colors, for example, when I had to choose between Steph and Ryan, it took me probably a good 10 minutes to figure it out. And it just came down to Ryan was too perfect. Too sketchy for me. It turns out my feelings were correct. As for, preferences, things that turn me on both, is a little bit more stricter on guys than girls. And that's probably because I've been fighting my sexuality for a long period of time. Because it's my childhood. I went to church. I got told the standard things are here. The whole, if you even think of dick like that, you're going to hell, and stuff like that. So I had to fight that impression. And I call it impression. You're hating on someone because of something that you believe in. Things kind of sucks. But that's a whole religion argument that I'm not going to go down. Which I can go down sometime in the future if people want me to. So probably the next question people will ask me once I tell them I'm bi is how I became bi. What made me realize? Well, if you're a kid, I recommend getting out now, just for your safety. and so that your parents can't argue or get upset that I'm trying to indoctrinate you into the alphabet, Am Bisexual, the triple Bible, all the BS I hear from my state. Okay? I said my warning. If people hate me, well, get in line. There's a lot of people who hate me. We will come to you eventually. I will say, when I started realizing I was watching straight porn for both, that was starting to shrink. It was starting to make me realize. And I'm going to be honest. This is an honest video. I want it to be out in the open. And the only reason I am making this video is so that if someone in the future asks me and I don't have the time to answer, I can direct them to this video so that people understand. But that's the thing that I notice. When I talk to my straight friends or straight co-workers and somehow this topic comes up, they always say they focus on the girl. They don't pay attention to the guy at all. They only pay attention to the girl. And they skip past the shots that is focused on the guy. I watch the entire thing because I enjoy watching both. It is what it is. When it comes to seeing guys shirtless, I do notice that I act similar ways to girls. At least women go, ooh. Or I just get fascinated about it. Chris Pratt is a good example. Ryan Reynolds is another good example. Markiplier is a good example of people who I saw shirtless and made me go, "Oh, he kind of like." But for girls, it's easy for a straight person to describe. Actually, no, I don't think it will be easy. I want to ask you guys, the straight people out there, not the gays. Not the pansexuals, not the asexuals. I want to ask the straight people. Now I want you to listen to this question carefully and try to answer to your best ability. What made you realize you were straight? What made you realize that you only like the opposite sex or gender? What made you realize that? Was it a locker room experience? Was it a certain scene that you only focus on the girl? Was it you only get emotions down there or appeal? I want to know what made you realize you were straight. Because that fascinates me. From as far back as I can remember that I was in odd positions where I couldn't see guys, I always had a fascination with guys. Ever since at a young age, I just oppressed it because that's what I was told to do. Hence why I think we should be more open about it. After all, sex is the thing that keeps humans alive, even if it's gay. Because love is love. That's just the way I see it. Got any problems for that? You should have left a long time ago. So, the next thing I want to quickly talk about, or at least I tried to talk about quickly, is what was my first real life in person I could physically date this guy? Because I talked about me dating people in the past with girls, but what was the closest experience to a guy that I could have dated? If I could have, or at least attempt that out. Well, I'm going to say it's nickname. And if you know me from band, this name should sound really familiar. And if he's watching this video, I'm sorry you had to find out this way after so many years. Even though I'm pretty sure, 100% sure you're straight. Purely straight. Swag Master Pimp Daddy. All my friends who know who he is probably freaking out because my freshman and sophomore year, we were the couple that people wanted us to date, but damn it, what people upset me with make me think being slightly off is bad. Maybe that's why I get along with guys so well. Because maybe I have a little thing for them. But yeah. It is what it is. Why not both? It's just... It takes... You may not think it's hard to just say goodbye. And yes, because I've been single for a long time now, and I openly opened myself up to it since 2020, it means I suck because I can get both game. I can get game on both sides, which sucks. But I'm just waiting at this point. Real talk, I am realizing that the type of person I want to date is someone that I can be just relaxed with. I don't think I can be in a 100% serious relationship. I don't have money. I don't have the looks. I don't have the weight. I don't have the mentality. I still got a lot of things I have to work out. A lot of self-hate, a lot of self-doubt. Before I could get into a serious relationship. A lot of things on my past I have to try to get over. And making this video, it's a step forward. Opening to admit that I am, as of this video coming out, if I schedule it right, I'll be 21 years old, an autistic male who is bisexual, who has a history of depression, a history of anxiety, a history of insomnia, and there's a lot I don't like about myself. But by every day, I fully admit and fully say I am these things. There's nothing I can do about it. I may be able to say one day that I can love myself. Do I have people that help me on the way? Absolutely. Have I had people that torn me down? Absolutely. It's the main game of life after all. I am proud to be white. I am proud to be a man. I am proud to be 21 years old. I am proud to be autistic. And I'm proud to be bisexual. This channel, if you feel uncomfortable about any aspect of yourself, as long as you don't come here to hate on other groups, I'll be here for you. You feel like you have no one to talk to? Let me know. You want to talk about your issues with being trans or LGBTQ or mental disorders? Please, let me know. I'm here. I may not be your voice, but I'll be there as your wall to guide you on your way to a better life. After all, Wall isn't just my initials. The Wall was one of my nicknames. Because if you're having a bad time, you can lean on me. And I will not fall on you. As long as you don't damage that wall. Follow the street. And I'll be there with you. If you have any questions on any aspect of myself, comment below. I may do a part 2 next week or the week after. And I will respond to as many questions as possible. Don't be afraid. Anyways, peace.